I got a fast car, I got a big house. My friends won't chime.
Hey, James Mullins here for WOA.com's Behind the Mic. We're here tonight at Leon Springs Dance Hall. It's New Year's Eve, and we're with Cory Morrow. How's it going, man?
Going really good, man.
Good.
Really good. Excited about the new year.
Yeah, 08. Great in 08.
Great in 08. Don't hate in 08. No hating and no eating.
You've been on the road for 5 days straight.
Is that right?
How's it go for you?
Good Lord. I don't even remember. It's going really good. We're, geez, it has been 5 days, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
We've been playing all over the place. We're getting ready, kind of ramping up for our ski trip, which we're going to be in Steamboat Springs from the 5th through the 10th. And actually been spending a lot of time working on a new album.
The new album, you've been producing it yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and you finally get your voice out there. Tell me a little bit about how happy you are with that.
It's actually an amazing experience. I've been a part of the production process in the past, and have put my name on the production credits before, but this is the first time that I've actually been the only one in there. And my bass player, Steve Cargill, he did probably 70% of the work, and I've done probably 30% of the work. So he's actually kind of getting most of the credit for the production, value. But we have worked really hand in hand together on the whole thing, and it's been more of, I think it's going to sound more like the way that I really want it to sound. And we've done the records in the past with other producers, and they kind of give their spin and their take on what they want the record to sound like. And this time, it's kind of coming through me, and then I tell Steve, and Steve and I kind of work the whole thing together. I say 70% to him because he's basically doing all the grunt work. I get to kind of sit back and listen, and then call him up, say, we need to change this and this, and he handles it from that point. But I think it's going to sound truly, like me, and like the first stuff that I ever wrote. And we've, for the first time in 10 years, we've used our touring band on the record. We didn't go out and hired guns, A players from Nashville. We used our whole band on this record, and so what you hear live is what you're going to hear on this record, and that's pretty cool for us. We've been kind of wanting that feel for a long time.
We sat down and talked a whole lot about some of your favorite people, what's on your iPod, what do you listen to, who are the people that you get your influences from?
It started out with like Willie Nelson and Robert Earl Keen in this genre of music, and Jack Ingram and guys like that. My true musical influences have come from Led Zeppelin, and that pretty much is the core of my existence. I'm a huge Led Zeppelin fan, and the Rolling Stones and the Beatles, and any classic rock. I love classic country, Merle Haggard, Waylon Jennings, Don Williams, Vern Gosdin, and I've just kind of lately been venturing out into Bob Schneider and some things like that, and so it's kind of branching out, it's expanding a little bit, and I think that's going to be reflective on the new record and the songs that I've been writing. It still has the taste of the Robert Earl Keen, Willie Nelson thing, but it kind of picks up like a Led Zeppelin, maybe like a little Tom Petty feel to it, something like that, maybe a little Bob Seger or something. So classic rock influences with a hopefully a low country bass.
Oh,
mean, Kevin, I've written, a little bit with him. We actually never finished anything, but we've talked about the whole thing. We are friends, and we talk about the business a lot. And I think I told you before that he's kind of like the hook king. He's able to come up with a hook and then either write it himself or go grab some other writers and come up with a really cool song that just kind of grabs you and you want to sing along. And so I've gone out and listened to him play live, and it's like every single song you just tapping your feet and you can't help but jam out with him. And the other guys, Jack Ingram was a major influence for me. So whenever I get to see him, I try not to be a total dork and try to act like it's all good and cool, but I'm in awe because he's kind of a hero. And Robert Earl is actually just my biggest hero, and I'm a complete idiot when I'm around him. I try not to act like a germ, but I get around him and I kind of just go, I like your music. And he's very, very friendly and very respectful and very gracious and complimentary, and couldn't ask for better personality and better person from the hero that I have in him. But I mean, I've had a pretty interesting and blessed career. I mean, I've been able to hang out with Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard, and gotten to open up for those guys. And I mean, I opened up for Alabama in Lubbock, Texas.
Oh wow!
Yeah, in front of like 10,000 people, and that was
This has been another edition of Behind the Mic on WAI.com.